back again, of course, and today I'm going to get purple, and the underlayer the most purple, and on top are sort of, yeah, toner.
Purple.
And yes, and I'm going to do my nape shave again, of course.
Okay. For your turn, so we can see how your hair is now. The last color is almost faded out. Let's start by doing some hair trim.
Yeah.
Hello friends in YouTube, gonna do Marjoleine's hair again. I'll start with putting on the protection for cutting. Gonna give her a nice trim. She's still growing her hair a bit, and it goes very fast. Only not a nape shave. I'll start with that, that's the most easiest way. Apply, of course, neck paper, otherwise all the small hairs will go into her clothing. And then she cannot sit still anymore, so I don't want that. I know her by now.
That would be cool.
Start by wetting the hair a bit, not too much, and then pin it up. Start with that. Start brushing with Olivia garden brush. First do this dry. Never damage the hairs. Then I'm going to apply a little bit moist, not too much. And nowadays, with all the silicones in the shampoos, I put only 1 drop of deep cleansing shampoo into the bottle. So break down silicones that can be on the hair by products or shampoos, conditioners. Twist them, put them on top, and clamp them. So now I have the neckline nice open. My neck paper doesn't work with me, so to do this again. Sometimes you really have to do this very hard, because otherwise it doesn't melt together. Cleaning it on the line. You can see the old color still there. Put a protection blade on the clipper. So first roughly take off the hairs. Go in the opposite lines as the hair fall. And go to the old parting line. When I started with her as a model, she still had hair also here. It was too much to work with. But once you get used to having an undercut or a nape shave, you never want something else anymore. And it's always something to hide, but to showing off also when you do a high tail. Take my protection off, put my blade to the back, then I have almost the same length. Go in combing. But the nice thing is when you do it like this, you can see what you're doing. And when you start like this, and you would do this the first time, before you put on anything, there's too much hair laying on your clipper. Coming through the contour line, leaning on the skin, and go out, fading the line. Put it in the sharpest position, clean the contour line. As always, you can see she has a sensitive skin. This you can see by the red spots. And I don't even push hard on the clipper. Clean this. Stond buiten beeld. steeds goed in dat soort dingen.
Ja.
Okay, start on the nape shave. Every time I don't tell her what I'm going to make, so it's always a surprise. Do this with a small clipper of Kiona.
Die vond ik ook al...
Nee, dat is ook. I know it's not the time for this tattoo, but in the front of going for a haircut on Marjolein, we talked about some things, private. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of her privacy by making this tattoo. Mama! That will be something. It's Mama! And the beautiful thing about Marjolein is that she dares to tell me how much she loves the feelings of doing hair. Because I have, of course, a hair fetish. And when I work with somebody who is open over that, what they feel, yeah, it makes doing hair for somebody much nicer to do. And I don't shame myself to have a hair fetish. I love everything with hair on it, and also taking off hair. It doesn't matter what it is, even a dog. But the dog doesn't tell me what he or she wants. And the models can tell me what they want. Doesn't tell them that I do it listen. No, it's not true. But so far the nape shave and tattoo. So now I open up her hair and start with the cut. From the back, take about 3 centimeters, because that's really dry. You can see that the colors are nicely faded, because the deeper you go into the hairs, the longer the hairs are, that's the nicer it is, but also more fading, because you don't have natural colors. That was bleached, also light blonde.
Tot waar is het bruin? Is hij al uitgroeien of niet?
Ja.
Hoe ver?
Bij dit stuk, ja, bij dit is moeilijk te zien. Hierachter, centimeter of 4, 5.
Ja, dat zie je bijna.
Nee. Take about 2 centimeters more on it. Set up her side. Coming to the better hair, because that was totally bleached out. There's only the underlines. The rest was blonde. And lay this line about a centimeter over it, so this underline will be covered with the top hair. Still be a surprise line and a surprise color.
I want to be totally normal.
Okay, light brown.
Light brown, and then just
Nothing in it.
Surprise! Because I don't like really normal.
Green.
Oh, no. No. Me.
What's wrong about green?
I don't know. I don't really like green. I don't know what it is.
It's a hard color.
Yeah. I'm more into the purple, pink and red and blue. An ocean green, that's one is cool. But that's more bluish.
Yeah, it's
So
a bit like
that's
turquoise.
That's why. I don't know. Really harsh green. No, not my thing.
Like a grass.
Not good. No. Maybe the underline, but not my whole hair.
I'm not gonna do this today.
No. I will think about it.
taking the line from the fall of the skull onto the ear lines. The ear lines I take to the front again. Lay all the hairs on the line of cutting. Wet them. Connect the lines to each other. In her case, the right side always grows faster than the left side.
I really don't know why.
That's your blood, baby.
My blood.
Most people have that because the blood streams on one side of your skull and head are better than on the other side. So where you have the most fresh blood, you have the best hair and the best condition and the thickest hair. Okay, take from the fall of the skull the hairs to the front of the ears. And take a little bit behind the ears with it. So I have a little bit of guideline. I'll show you that in a second. So this I've been away. Now I come to the front. Wet it again. Take the hairs to the front. Lay it nicely in shape. Go over it with a knife. Take off the dry ends. Connect both lines to each other. Just by going down in the facial lines. And my guideline is, of course, that line from the back. Do this also on the other side. Take the hairs over the natural fall. Go in, follow the lines. Stay working in the skull lines. So lay the hairs in the natural fall. The dry hairs from the back with it. And connect them to the lines of the back. So the guideline I'm working with is this line, because that's the line that comes from the neckline. So now she has wonderful hair again, good condition. So I'm gonna make her two colors. Gonna make a toner over the top and a color on the back. There will be a color on 6% base, and on top there will be a toner. Both colors will be violet colored. Final control. Go to the ends. So now I've done all the hairs. So I have good ends on the hairs. They stay sealed for more than 4 months. But then she is already back. So make her color now. Colors. So now I'm going to turn her around and start, of course, with the nape-shave and then cover this up. Go nearby so you can see what I'm doing. Made 2 balls. The underlines, because otherwise they fade out very fast. Go with the 20 volume is 6%. And it's a real purple. This I apply on the nape-shave. Let that out. Put a photo of the colors into the video so you can see which color I used. This can cover up with. Set the first line only and the underlines also in the same color. And then I go over to the toners. Cleaning the outlines.
Zal ik het knoeien?
Nee. Zou je willen, hè? Nou, het mannetje zit te knoeien. Kijk, die is weer. Nee hoor. Dat is niks vies.
Lekker warm.
Ja, dat is niks vies in het leven.
Nee. Maar ik vind zo'n vies oud mannetje dat je dan gaat achtervolgen. Ik wel.
Ja, dit is een vies idee.
Geloof ik liever niet.
Nee, dat moet ik niet willen. Okay, going back to the collar, of course. Gonna nurse on the line also, so it's will be set in with the toner. White hairs on both sides, just above the foil. Toner is with 2%, so it's less than 10 volume. This is bring on the hairs. Making sure I massage it real deep in. I lay it on plastic foil. And so do all our hair, of course. Now all the toner is on our hair. So now I turn it and I lay some foils on the collar. Ja, dat kan het weer. Zit goed in vallen. And in the front, I come back with the collar I used in the neckline. Put a little bit of conditioner in it, so it's less hard. But it's certainly a different color than the line on top. So then they combine together.
Maar wat ik net ook zei inderdaad, dan krijg je een beetje dat idee.
Ja. Do this, of course, on both sides. Okay, now all the colors on our hair. Close the side spit, close my plastic foil. Gonna give it some heat for 20 minutes. Take out my clubs. There's no smell coming from my hair, so I can stand nicely near to her. Stand by your side.
Oh.
So don't go away, we'll be back. Rinse it out after 20 minutes of heat. Use smooth of Lanza, because Marjolein loves smooth hair. So first do drying with a brush, a large brush, and then use the iron to straighten it out. Comb this product through the hairs. The hairs are in wonderful condition. Take an ultra large Olivier garden brush. for sofa blow drying. So now I'm gonna do it with the iron. Daar pak ik, kan ik hem wegleggen. Thanks. Start on underlines. Pin the upper hair side. Now you have to turn around so you can see what we're going to do. You can see the beautiful undercolors. Take a flex hairspray, put it on the hairs. Part myself some hair, take it straight from the scalp, go in and gently go down. Watch behind the tool how it gladdens the hairs. I'd rather do this one time, so I have a better effect than time after time, because you're only heating up the hairs. Go over it one more time. So you see how nicely it shines. Take a new layer on it and do it layer after layer. Right. Okay, I've done all the hair. The only thing I want to on this is a little bit of glossy product. So take an ultra fine Lakme product. It's polish. It doesn't grease the hair. It gives a lot of shine to the hair, and it takes away the moist from outside, so the hairs will be better sealed. And the product really smells nice. And this is Marjoleine's new hair color with new tattoo in the nape-line. And yeah, nice straight hair. A bit American look.
American?
Yeah, a bit American look.
Why?
Ja, because it's, dan moet je dat niet even doen.
Nou.
Doe dit nou even alleen voor de foto's. Mag jij daarna doen?
Oké. Okay.
Voor de film en de foto's. Want al mijn modellen zitten met de handen in het haar.
Ja.
En alle mensen zeggen dat ook. Waarom zitten ze iedere keer in het haar? Als jij nog...
Ik?
Nee, allemaal.
Ja, als je eigen haar normaal.
Ja, maar dat mag dadelijk.
Oké.
Okay, I thank you for watching and thank her for being my model. I really love her. And she will turn to show you the end result, make photos, and you see also the end result on photos. Till next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Doe het weer, hè? Maar dit was gewoon uit mijn gezicht halen.
It's a nice slow turn, Marjolein.
Yeah?
Yeah, and can you go back and show you nape shave? Because you have a nape shave.
Nou stuk wel maar halen.
Ja, dat is logisch toch? Wacht even, zoom ik even in. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hi, I'm back again, of course. And today I'm going to get purple. And the underlayer, the most purple. And on top, are sort of, yeah, toner.
Purple.
And yes, and I'm going to do my nape shave again, of course.
Okay. Will you turn so you can see how your hair is now? The last color is almost faded out. Let's start by doing some hair trim.
Yeah.